This is it. Enter Jake Paul.
Oof.
Yeah, that's something that he's never experienced before, like facing someone, being in front of a crowd where it's only you and that other person, basically like fighting to the death. And I've done that over 200 times.
Are you looking for me? Looking for blazing this
DENJI, this ain't no game, dog.
Fearless, you playing with the riddles. Welcome to the jungle where you playing with your riddles. Jump into the rumble and we're breaking down the pillars. Trying to play the hero, there's no way you're coming near us. And they can hear us cause we're bona fide. We got that clearance cause we're known to ride. We got that notoriety in the whole society. If you're looking for the bad guy, yeah, that guy is me. You looking for me?
Act out on the canvas, and your family's watching you. All you're gonna hear is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's gonna be a knockdown position.
All right. I'm gonna do it.
You can hear the reaction around the arena for Jake Paul's video there. True Geordie, what are you thinking at this moment?
The anticipation is electric in here right now.
This is the biggest thing that's ever happened on YouTube. The arena goes silent for the entrance of Jake Paul.
Let's get this party started! Coming to the ring first, from the United States of America, Jake Paul!
In the house, isn't it?
They certainly know how to make an entrance in the UK, don't they?
Jake Paul doesn't look one bit phased by this at all.
This is performance art at this point.
No stress at all.
Oh yeah, look at that necklace as well.
I'm the one.
Look at it. Joe Weller, your thoughts?
I'm just speechless, to be honest. This guy is showing absolutely no fear. I can see, in fact, Deji's mum giving him evils. I was just laughing now. But, wow.
Next guy to come in is Deji. The arena lets out boos for the American.
I got a bit of a nod from Jake.
I saw that actually.
Yeah.
I tell you what, they came mobbed up, didn't they? I've never seen so many white jerseys step out.
See, I think that's Jake Paul's mother saying, "Come on, baby."
Yeah.
She's you can see the passion.
She's into this.
Yeah, yeah, fully.
You can imagine having your parents in your corner will really mean something.
And we await the entrance of Comedy Shorts Gamer.
Michael Buffer sort of hears some news.
Like a monster. Now they can see me coming, and I only came to crush them. Yeah, I can see them running. Get ready for the main destruction. Some of them are easy targets. Anytime that I aim, I got one. But I still stampede regardless. Get ready for the rain, the top guns. Here for another. Ready, steady, aim. You're looking at the best of the game. Clearing another. Ready, already came. But couldn't withstand the pain. Now I control the crowd like a rock star. And I patrol around like a cop car. And we land down like a helicopter. Everybody up, you're looking at a monster. They see me rolling. Watch me roll up like a monster.
Have you got the power to knock him out?
100%. 2 billion%. That's the thing he doesn't believe. He doesn't believe I've got power. You'll know recently.
Just in case this was lost on you, this is Michael Buffer announcing these people into the ring right now.
The legend of the game.
Absolutely incredible. This is the peak at the moment. Look at this.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his entrance to the ring, here comes DENJI.
What is going through this young man's head? What a road.
This is so interesting right now. The tension between these two, you could cut it with a spoon.
But quite a different demeanour between these two as well, isn't there?
I mean, Jake looks ready to be absolutely unleashed, and
Deji's quite slow walking into that ring, wasn't he?
Huge difference in demeanour, energy, the way that these two fighters are holding themselves.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Manchester Arena, Upload Events, in association with Maverick Media and OP Talent, proudly present our co-featured contest of the evening. It's mano-a-mano sports tonight, combat like the world has never seen. Our officials here at ringside and inside the ring, timekeeper at the bell from the United Kingdom, Steve Bradley. The judges from the United States, Delilah Ponce. From Italy, Gino Vigianino. And your third judge, also in charge of the action at the bell, referee Gareth Morris. And now from Manchester Arena, 6 rounds of boxing. Let's go to the fighters' introductions. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he's wearing white and weighing in officially at 181 USA pounds. 21 years old, standing 6 feet 1. He's the team 10 leader, a TV star, recording star, YouTube star. From the United States of America, RNBO presents
What a greeting for the American in the arena. Those of you watching stateside.
And across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing red with white trim, 21 years old, standing 5 feet 10, officially weighing in at 79.1 kilograms. Tonight, he comes to the ring, fighting for his fans and family honor, from London, England, the youthful sensation,
Well,
That was a hell of an ovation for Denji there.
and a hell of a greeting for Jake Paul. Deji getting the final instructions and encouragement from his team. What can you see over in Jake Paul's corner?
Pure focus.
Deji is getting screamed at by his trainers. They're trying to hype him up. Deji looks quite subdued right now,
Yeah.
calm. I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing, but he's very calm.
It's very rare that you see Deji sort of so calm in this way,
he's
isn't
normally
it?
quite hyperactive character. Jake, on the other hand, just looking ready to roll.
Incredible energy, isn't it, from Jake Paul over there?
I'm not wanting to blink because Jake has said first round knockout. First round is all he's been saying. So you're not expecting this to be a slow start, are you? You're expecting 100 miles an hour.
Usain Bolt pace out the blocks.
Do not blink. If you're at home and you wanted to see action, I mean, you've definitely already seen it in the last fight, but this one is set to deliver too.
That's the voice of True Geordie there, sitting alongside Joe Weller, who competed last year in the boxing. Joe, your final thoughts before the fight?
I mean, I'm seeing the complete contrast between these two boys.
Deji's not making eye contact,
no,
is he?
No.
Jake is almost prowling the ring, marking his territory as the tank Deji stands in the corner. I mean,
What's going through that young man's
What
mind
are
right
you
now?
seeing? What do you read
for me,
from
I
that,
just
Joe?
see Deji's looking at the floor a lot. He's very much within himself. And is it focus? Is it fear?
We're about to find out.
He's listening to his coaches, that's one thing. He's definitely nodding to his coaches a lot. Whereas Jake is not really being instructed that much. Jake's punching himself in the face here. He's getting himself ready for this shit.
God.
Oh, it's eye to eye.
Wow. I think this is all these boys have been thinking
This
about
is
for months.
the co-main event. It's Jake Paul versus Deji the Tank.
Months and months of anticipation build up to this moment where you can watch True Geordie commentate on two of YouTube's biggest young stars. Welcome to Manchester. Incredible.
Jake Paul looks to come right ahead, and Deji is going to have to be quick and use that speed we've seen in practice.
Bell's going.
Jab instantly.
That speed, Deji really on.
Yeah, Deji's got some. Vidal said Deji is slick naturally. Good left hook, and he's rocked Deji early. That was a hell of a left hook. Oh, and he follows it up, and he's going straight out at the tongue. Body shot. 1, 2. Deji swings and misses. Jake Paul with a great left hook to start us off.
Great to reply though there
Oh,
from Deji.
Deji goes with a 1-2. And they clinch, and the ref separates.
Jake pulled him in there pretty quick. He needed to.
Jake reading Deji's eyes. Deji looking to go straight down the middle. And he catches Jake! Oh! And Deji catches Jake Paul with a straight left! That was not a part of that game plan for Jake Paul. Right, left, body shot, right hook by Jake Paul.
The minutes tick down, 2 minutes left.
But the Tang shakes it off. Keeps his hands up.
The arena chants Deji's name. Will he react to it?
The lads exchange here. A lot of jabs, body shot. Jake Paul unloading. Deji answers with a right hook. And the crowd goes wild. This is a hell of a contest so far.
Every punch for Deji is cheered on by the entire
It's a
arena.
right hook from Jake Paul. Left, right. He's got him in the corner. He's all over him. Deji clinches. And that was a good move from Deji. Jake Paul is bleeding from the nose. This has been a good contest so far. Deji goes with that backhand, and it's answered with the right from Jake Paul.
Rests against the ropes.
Jab from both men, and it's a right hook. And Deji answers, and Deji's going for it. Oh, and Deji looks winded here. Jake lands a jab.
I can't tell if Deji's dazed or if he's just trying to get away faster than he actually can.
Exhaustion here,
Yeah.
kicking in a little bit. Body shot by Jake Paul.
45 seconds left in the first round.
Deji's white gloves covered with the red blood of Jake Paul's nose. And that was a hell of a left hook, but it didn't land from Deji.
He's got to start landing those if he wants to make an impact on this.
The state of Jake Paul's face, though.
And there's heavy breathing from both men here who are in a fight.
Deji's trainers absolutely screaming at him from behind.
Left. Good answer from Deji. And this is a very even fight. For anyone, Jake Paul was shouting first round knockout. We are not getting that so far. The first round knockout is not happening. Jake Paul, he's going for it though. And it's answered by Deji, who shows heart.
We'll hear the bell any second.
Oh, and this is not
There
what we had in mind for Jake Paul. Deji Olatunji showing what the Brits are made of.
The UK rise to their feet for Deji. Joe Weller, what were you seeing in that first
100%.
round?
At first, I'm not going to lie, I did see Jake Paul dominating for about the first 5 seconds, but then, as with almost every altercation, Deji fought back.
Yeah.
And it was just brilliant. I mean, it's almost like he's feeding off his crowd.
I'm just looking, I've stood up here to see what the boys are thinking.
What are you seeing in Jake Paul's corner?
Breathing heavily. There's not a lot of he's taking instructions. But I've got to think, after predicting a first round knockout, this wasn't in the script.
This is a shock for him.
Mate, I'm not going to lie. Jake is breathing heavy. Look at his
Well, when you
torso.
get smacked in the nose, as you know,
Yeah,
Joe,
I do know.
you struggle to breathe, mate.
Correct.
When you're swallowing blood, it's not pleasant.
Correct.
He's going to be sucking wind. Deji is in with a real chance after that first round.
He may be a bleeder though, and he may be used to this at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
Yeah.
Because I broke my nose in sparring a week before the fight. One tap and it would flood, so maybe Jake's got the same thing.
Yeah, you don't want to build a false impression
Yeah,
off
yeah,
that,
yeah.
do we?
Paul, I have to say, first round probably still give it to Jake Paul.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
But Deji did well to answer back and hold his own.
All right, let's have it, boys.
The voice of true Geordie there as we go into the second round.
Jab to Deji's nose, and Deji tries to answer but misses.
That
Jake,
speed.
Jake moving well there.
It's good speed, isn't it, from Deji?
He's in and out, Jake. Good job from Jake Paul. Deji's showing a lot of heart. Jake Paul moves away, and this is not going according to plan. Deji's showing some skill.
Deji charged forward towards him there, hit the
And it's
ropes.
a jab by Deji. Jake Paul takes some punishment there.
His face is absolutely ruined. right
Left
now.
hook by Jake Paul. Looked serious. The crowd chant Deji.
The whole arena are on their feet.
There wasn't a lot of respect before this fight, but they must be winning each other's respect right now.
See that building punch for punch, can't you?
Good job from Jake Paul. He's lining that left up, but Deji is staying with it.
Jake Paul just trying to shape up at the moment, trying to judge what his opponent's going to do.
Both men's families stood at the side, must be feeling like their kids are doing them proud here, showing a lot of heart.
No one able to connect with any meaningful punches so far in this round.
Jake Paul going to the body, but bleeding so heavily from his nose.
Profuse at this point, it's incredible.
Overhand right from Jake Paul. And a jab. Deji not offering a lot in terms of output this round so far, despite how messed up Jake Paul's face is. And a good jab from Jake Paul. Gets Deji in the corner. Body shot. The crowd react to the blood of Jake Paul coming off his face as Deji lands with a right hand. Jake Paul, known for being a pretty boy. I'm not sure how many of his girl fans will be liking the look of his face right now.
Deji just landed a little slide punch as he moved away there. Referee wasn't happy with it. Oh, Deji was lining up a big right hand there.
Referee having a word here.
Deji just rests in the corner.
The
referee's having a
referee
word.
allows them to wipe the blood from the face of Jake Paul.
I do see Deji. He just got a nod from the crowd. He's feeding off him.
Deji is growing.
He 100% is.
He needs to have more output because currently he's getting outpointed. He's got to be.
Yeah,
and Jake Paul goes to the body. Moves away.
He's cleared his vision, now he can move forward.
I feel like the movement of Jake Paul's been quite good.
Absolutely.
He's been in and out really well there.
He's also used his movement to move Deji around the ring, hasn't he? Referee is nice and close in there, making sure he can see every shot.
Jake just on the edge here. Just landing and using the size, a little bit of size advantage he's got to try and land and get out the way.
No one thought when they saw the weigh-in yesterday it would go this far. That's the end of round 2. True Geordie, your thoughts?
I think Jake Paul's winning the fight, but I think Deji is showing a lot of signs that he can still win this fight. Impressed from both men, I've got to be honest. A lot of people might have thought Jake Paul was a bit of a pretty boy, couldn't take a punch. He definitely can't take a punch. And Deji is showing more heart than I think people thought he would have as well.
Yeah, I do reckon like a lot of people based on the weigh-ins had it in Jake's favour purely off the way he looks, but it goes to show that heart and that belief can get you so far in itself. And obviously, admittedly, yeah, Jake is probably winning the fight. Deji is not giving up, you know, and that heart and that desire to win.
And it's certainly not a steamroll as many predicted.
No way.
Including Jake Paul said, first round knockout, and it's definitely not gone that way.
We're about to enter the 3rd round. What does that mean for someone like Jake Paul, who was so confident going into
this? For me now, we're looking at fitness levels, guys.
Yes. Right.
This is a 6-round fight, and we're seeing them look very tired in the beginning of the 3rd round. I'll be shocked if this goes all the way. It's about cardio, it's about heart, more than anything else.
A tale of not judging a book by its cover as well, because a lot of people wrote Deji off immediately yesterday. And, I mean, True Geordie, you came back from the weigh-in and you were saying, I think a lot of people are underestimating what Deji's capable of.
If it was a bodybuilding contest, they'd have one winner, but it's not. It's a fight.
Exactly. Shannon Briggs wonders behind the commentary table as round 3 starts off.
Good job from Jake Paul to get us underway. Right hand, Deji swings and misses, and it's a jab from Jake Paul. Oh, and he looks confident now. Right left, but Jake Paul is smashed in the face by Deji with a 1-2.
Incredible aggression there from Deji.
Deji is very reactive. He reads boxing quite well. This is what Vidal was telling us, and we're seeing it in action now.
You're only really left to wonder what Vidal would have done with this fighter if he'd have stayed under his tutelage.
He's doing pretty good so far.
Incredible work.
That jab of Jake is really effective. I think that is what's winning the fight for Jake so far, the jab.
Jake's got this one on points so far. Heart-wise, Deji.
Yeah, 100%. But like with that jab, as Geordie says, it just puts you off. It gets you off your rhythm. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't give you a chance to think about what you want to do.
It's an important point to make, as 1 minute is gone in the 3rd round.
Left hook from Jake and a right hand from Jake. He follows it up with a left straight.
Heard both of those land at the side of the ring here.
Oh, and it's an overhand left from Jake Paul. But he leaves himself open, but Deji cannot capitalise. He's tiring now, Deji. But so is Jake. It's a grueling fight, this.
Both of their hands have gone down quite a bit. Their defence isn't up anymore as they lock up. You can see they're both getting tired at this point, right?
Yeah. The crowd is so animated at ringside. It's different than any fight so far. People are getting leery.
Deji's corner absolutely screaming at him.
Deji looks to close Jake down, but Jake moves away well, circling away. Deji against the ropes.
There we go.
Oh, and it's Jake who's in the corner, but he clinches and the ref will separate. The ref is covered in blood here.
Yeah.
That white shirt will not wash out in the morning. Right, left, and Deji's getting landed on, but he answers back with a straight right.
He's going punch for punch here, isn't he?
Jake must be impressed with Deji's heart here.
Yeah.
He thought he wouldn't be standing, and despite landing repeatedly with that jab, Deji is still there.
Jake's face is absolutely ruined right now.
This is a hell of a fight, lads. I've got to say, I'm really impressed with both men.
Took a big punch as he moved in there,
That
though.
jab
Deji.
of Jake is really doing the damage, though. That's got to be the difference so far.
Drake, a few words in Deji's
Deji
ear
breathing heavier than he has so far. We're seeing the wind.
I just
being
made eye contact with Deji and his eyes were rolling a bit. Whether
Yeah.
that's cardio or the constant jabbing, we don't know.
Oh, and Deji answers with the right, but he misses after Jake lands another jab.
That was wild.
But that
wasn't
was
it?
bad intentions. That's what he swung and he meant it. He's trying to hurt Jake.
Wild. End of round 3. No one in the arena would have thought at the beginning it would go this far.
Fantastic from the lads.
As both guys return to the corner. Jake kind of got the best of that round as well there, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't as obviously like energetic as the previous two, but fly me, it is almost a 50-50. None of us predicted this. Like,
It's kind of a 60-40 at the moment, isn't it? Purely on
Yeah,
points.
pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, True Geordie, what are your thoughts?
I feel like we're going to start seeing the cardio really being tested now.
Yeah.
Going into that 4th round, I know you train for this, but it's a different thing altogether in sparring and going 60, 70, 80% to when someone's literally trying to take your head off and you're fighting for your life out there. And they'll be in the deepest waters of their lives right now. They'll have never felt anything like this. They'll be feeding off the energy of the crowd. They'll be feeding off the family. They'll be feeding off not wanting to lose. Let's see who wants it more, lads, because that's what it's about now.
Jake Paul must be wondering in his mind at the moment. I was meant to knock him out in the 1st round, and now we're going into the 4th.
Although he's up early.
Yeah.
He's up early. He's trying to get in the mind of Deji even now. Look, I'm fine. I'm fresh.
Deji's
He's
still
not breathing that heavy, Jake. I've got to say, Deji's definitely breathing heavier.
Absolutely.
But in the middle of the fight, we'll see how that takes its toll. Deji lands.
Ooh. Jake Paul taking almost an elbow there.
Oh, and that is a good hook. Good job again from Jake. Right hook. Again, he's following up. Deji is in trouble here. He needs to move off. He needs to circle out. He's in the corner. Jake's pinned him, and it's damage. It's constant damage. Deji manages to get himself out of there.
Heavy arms though from Deji.
Oh, and it's another jab from Jake Paul.
Deji seems to be having some sort of trouble with his head guard
Right
at the
hook.
moment.
Deji is getting clobbered now. He needs to make sure he gets those hands up and circle away. He's against the ropes. Another jab from Jake Paul. Deji cannot keep taking this level of punishment.
Puts his arm around the back of Jake Paul again just to get some respite.
Jake Paul, he's in trouble, but he spun him around, and Jake Paul switch. He shakes it off as if it's nothing. Jake picking his shots, and he's pinned Deji into the corner.
Wow.
Deji lands an uppercut there.
Still got 1 minute and a half as well.
Jake pacing himself here, looking to pick the right shot. Deji looking to react, and he does so with the right hand. Oh, and it's an overhand right from Jake. He's got him in the corner. Body shot, swinging. Deji's still going though.
He's still going, but
There's not much behind the
I
punches,
know,
is
he
there?
looks like he's very almost sluggish as he moves around the ring.
The energy is sapped from
Yeah,
those
100%.
muscles. And it's a left hook from Jake, followed up with a jab. And it's a body shot. He's got Deji in the body. He's going to the body. He's trying to will him down. Right hook, left. Deji's taking a lot of punishment here. The referee looking to step in, but Deji answers with another cut. And they are separated. Credit to Deji, he is still going. The crowd chant Deji. Deji tries to adjust his head guard.
Does he secretly want a breather though? I feel that that's
Without
what
a
it might
doubt.
be more than anything.
This is him wanting a breather.
100%.
It's a good tactic though, to be fair to
100%.
him.
Jake going and getting some tactics from his corner.
Keemstar just shouted, "Not so easy, is it, Jake?"
Not so easy. He's ribbing him.
The crowd are in Deji's corner, but Jake comes straight ahead with a left hook, straight in Deji's face. Body shots. Deji answers with a left hook of his own. And that's the end of the round, and a big deep breath from both boys.
I really do see Deji struggling cardio-wise. He's literally leaning on his coach as he sits down. I don't know, mate.
Can we get a couple of words from
Keemstar?
Oh my God, this is amazing. Deji is on fire. He is shocking the world. That uppercut in this corner, amazing. He's gonna win this thing.
Keemstar there in the corner of Deji.
Wow, incredible stuff. Jake Paul sits back, and I mean, he will be slightly in shock at this point, won't he, Joe?
Yeah, I mean, when you've built it up in your head that your opponent's going to be one way and they're not like that, it can't do anything but throw you off at least a bit. Jake just got to dig deep now. He probably feels like he's running on empty, but he's just got to dig deep. Likewise with Deji, obviously, Jake does still seem like he's using his tactics, using his boxing. He's not just fully swinging at nothing, which Deji does seem to do a little bit, but we'll see. How's it going to pan out?
Mate, it's been a great fight so far. I'm really impressed with the boys here.
Yeah, absolutely incredible stuff here by the side. It's interesting to see the reaction as well of the crowd, isn't it, at this point? Because everyone is reacting so well to the way that Deji has led this fight.
I kind of feel sorry for Jake a little bit because he's obviously winning the fight and no one's giving him any credit in the arena, but he's coming for the W, and so far it looks like he might get it unless Deji can do something dramatic, and he's certainly trying.
Just about getting through it at this point for both these
Oh,
fighters
a good
now,
left
isn't
hook from Deji. Jake Paul caught with a straight as he tried to land that hook. He's trying to pin him into that corner and just dish out the damage.
it? Seems to have worked quite well so far.
Yeah, Deji not really circling out. No. And to the body again, Jake Paul. He's hammering that body of Deji. Deji holding on.
Can't help but respect the way Deji's fighting back though. At no point is he accepting defeat, which 100% respect.
You hear the voice of Keemstar in the background there, just yelling uppercut.
Jake Paul swung with bad intentions and he lands with the left into the body. He's got Deji hurt here. Deji is rocked, without a doubt. Jake Paul's going to work and he's looking for the big punch to end this. Can he get it? The referee's going to step in for us. The towel has been thrown in.
The towel.
The towel has been thrown in by Deji's corner, and Jake Paul is your winner.
Wow, no one expected that here in the Manchester Arena. But what a fight we had.
Amazing.
Wow.
Jake Paul on the ropes, hands in the air. Unbelievable scenes here.
Deji's team surrounding him as well.
Deji can barely stand, bless him. What an effort from the young man. He's got everyone's respect in this.
Absolutely.
Both men struggling to stand, they are exhausted.
Neither fighter has approached the other yet. You can see there's
100%.
bad blood between the two. As True Geordie goes to step into the ring.
I mean, people may say some things about the towel getting thrown in, but at the end of the day, the corner was just looking after their man. Like, it's what they got to do at the end of the day. Deji didn't give up. Deji didn't stop fighting. Can't help but respect it, but you know, Jake was winning the fight.
Well, see True Geordie stepping into the ring now. Joe, that was pretty brutal to watch, wasn't it?
Unreal. I mean, obviously, It felt like from the opening bell, Jake Paul's face was busted.
We got that lethal, got that lethal, got that straight, got that chase up, got that diesel, got that diesel, we got that race, watch us leave you. We got that stamina, got that animal, got that sequel, got that sequel. They say it's coming, watch this race, we don't believe you. We got that lethal, lethal weapon, weapon, careful how you speak. We'll be coming down in seconds, lethal, lethal weapon, weapon, coming down in seconds. They don't really want it with the new school legends.
Round 2 is a bit of a show, and then round 3 is the knockout. That's what.
Manchester, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. Now coming to the ring from the United States, it's Logan, the Maverick Paul!
Is suddenly very different inside the arena. Logan with his name emblazoned across the back. We hear it's going to be a couple of minutes until KSI enters the ring, so Logan's got quite the weight in there. What do you make of him?
Just had Logan's dad come up to me and thank me for the interview, which was nice of him.
It's,
wow. Interesting. One of the socks is longer than the other for Logan. Is that to do with an injury or something?
Rough, what is it? Yeah.
I did hear he had a knee injury a while back.
He is built like a brick, though, isn't he?
Oh, he's a big boy.
As one of his trainers fixes his hair,
his physical structure, his skeletal structure is just bigger than JJ. He's just, his wrists, his arms, everything about him is just bigger.
And he's worked around that, hasn't he? He's made that even bigger than it was.
I mean, but can he make it work in
He
a
looks like
boxing
an
ring?
athlete, lads. He looks like a born athlete.
Absolutely.
You don't see lads like Logan Paul kicking around, do you know what I mean?
We hear that JJ is close to his ring walk now. Always one to make a late entrance.
Making his opponent wait. Mind games, he never stops.
Those thoughts tick around, tick, 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 tick. What music will he enter to?
It's got to be his diss track, surely.
Let's see. He's got so many tracks to pick from.
Yeah. On Point is a tune, though.
It is, yeah.
Logan looking very focused. That's what I would say. There's no messing.
It's funny when you see the international flags, isn't it? Suddenly you realise there's whole sets of people behind each of these two huge YouTubers. Both of them representing very different sides to the UK and the US.
Here comes KSI.
Now walk the walk, motherfucker.
No looking back, focused on taking control of the map. Forever we rise at the code of the cap. Rolling and you hear the roses we stamp. Marching in numbers from oldest to youngest. These moments are golden, we hold them on purpose. Come and we go, we got soldiers among us. The fastest, the hardest, the boldest, the strongest. Legacy, we're building legacy. We got no empathy for the enemy. We got elements, we got remedies. We're like elephants with our memories. Never back down, better back up. Get our backs down, we get back up and get back round. You get back up, go against us, that's your bad luck.
August 25th, mark my words, that motherfucker is going down. I don't play in this bitch. I don't play. Watch. Watch and learn.
Oh yeah, I'm going to knock him out. Yeah. Oh yeah. He's getting knocked out.
It's ring walk time for KSI.
And now, making his entrance to the ring, here comes the Nightmare KSI!
Everything is on point. Crabs are looking Gucci. Sharp is all I want until it suits me. Everything is on point. Show the grind for how I'm living. Contemplate on how my people win. Everything is on point. Yeah, my GG looking glorious. If I die, I know I'll die notorious. Everything is on point. Apex looking like my natural. Flying everywhere, I'm international. Everything is on point. Boy, you about to get it. 1 to 10, the only numbers in the medic. Boy, you about to get it. Be the man and I'm a bitch, not already. Boy, you about to get it. Coach you rather trying to be with empathetic. Boy, you about to get it. Bloody for the handlebars to end the kill. Nigga always hit it with a shot I'm picking. Make it missing like a fellow cricket. Teammates switching, now you're twitching. Storming in to bring the place within your kitchen. You're getting married to the level.
The once for the third time. Is it 3 in a row from the down? KSI enters the ring.
The belt enters with him. Wow.
This is it. All the hype, all the beef, down to this moment, boys and girls.
The entirety of the UK was waiting for this moment.
Yep.
That mask is sinister.
He really does look like a nightmare, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But will Logan Paul find him a nightmare tonight?
That Union Jack robe shines bright with all those sequins.
Or will the Maverick reign supreme?
What a Union flag though, right? What a Union flag.
I love it, mate.
Yeah.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, from Manchester Arena, Upload Events, in association with Maverick Media and OP Talent, present the main event of the evening. 6 rounds of boxing for the U2 World Championship. Your international officials at ringside, timekeeper at the bell from the United Kingdom, Steve Bradley. The judges from the United States, Delilah Ponce. From Italy, Gino Piccinino. And the third judge, also in charge of the action in the ring, your referee from the United Kingdom, Gareth Morris. And now, the officials are ready, the fighters are in the ring, and they are ready. Fight fans, are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
It's worth every penny.
Wow.
Every cent.
I love it.
Every dollar.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, with trainer Milton Lacroix. He's wearing black, 23 years old, standing 6'2", officially weighing 190 pounds. From the United States of America, America's #1 YouTube star, actor, recording star, video superstar, making his YouTube boxing debut, the challenger, Logan the Maverick Paul!
It's a mixed reception, it's fair to say.
And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner with his trainer Vidal Riley, wearing the Union Jack colors. He's 25 years old, 6 feet tall, officially weighing in at 84.9 kilograms. He's the UK's #1 YouTube social media superstar from Watford, England, the reigning, defending, undisputed YouTube boxing champion of the world, the Nightmare, KSI!
That face is sadistic. Wow. Drink it in like JJ is. What a showman.
Logan turned his back on JJ at that point. What a chiseled back it is as well, man. He looks like he could be on stage bodybuilding with that back. Massive.
JJ's nothing to be sniffed at either, though, as the whole arena take their seats nervously to see what the result will be. 6 rounds, 3 minutes each. Your final thoughts before we get going, True Jordan.
Ready to rumble sends shivers up the spine of everyone in here. Both fighters are ready. All the talking's done. It all comes down to this. Who can really fight?
Joe?
At this point, you just got to think, what is going through their heads? JJ, he looks relaxed, he looks calm, he's done this all before. Logan, he's trying to soak it in as well. Looking into the crowd, he's actually having a bit of a word with the sidemen.
Okay, lads, when I say break, stop punching, step back. Protect yourself at all times, obey my commands. If I want to give you a break, I can give you a standing eight. Just box, just box. Listen, this is going out to millions, so I expect you to conduct yourself respectfully to each other and to me.
There's no breaking. There's no breaking. Logan is eye to eye with JJ.
Both these guys so incredibly in the moment.
I can't believe it's finally happening, lads. I'm in shock.
After months of waiting, it's KSI versus Logan Paul live from Manchester. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. The voice of True Geordie, Joe Weller, Lawrence McKenna, taking you through the action.
Logan complaining about the slipperiness of the floor.
Wow.
JJ looking for opening straight away, trying to get a read on Logan. Logan going to the body, JJ going back to the body. Logan extending that jab out. Although he's throwing it with the arm a lot, he's not really putting his body into it yet. Logan looking for a counter when JJ comes in.
JJ's stance has changed even since last time we saw him out in the ring.
Logan lands a jab and smiles at JJ. A lot of respect given early on from the lads. Logan not really landing with the jab though.
JJ's incredible evasion of two
He's talking to him.
Oof.
JJ's talking to him already.
Wow.
Oh, and it's answered by Logan Paul.
JJ knew he needed to wrap up there.
A game of possum here. Who goes first? Good jab to the face by JJ. Logan nods in appreciation.
The Americans
Goes to the body.
out shouting the rest of the arena.
And it's a big right hand by Logan, but JJ shakes it off. Tries to answer back with a jab. And it's a double jab by Logan Paul.
JJ's got to do something here.
This jab of Logan has proven quite effective in the first couple of minutes. And it's a big overhand right by Logan Paul. And he smiles and he laughs at JJ. Follows it up with a jab.
That reach is making all the difference right now, isn't it?
And it's the reaction speed. Logan looks very confident now, and he's answering. JJ tries to answer back. JJ goes to the body. He loves those body shots, does JJ.
He'll try and get into those as often as he can during the 6 rounds.
Logan looking, laughing at JJ, trying to get into the head of JJ.
Exchanging smiles.
He's got his hands down, this Logan.
Wow.
And this is something we don't usually see against JJ. Confidence. A lot of self-confidence from Logan Paul early on.
JJ smiles
Something
back.
that in your fight, Joe, was the opposite. You sort of went inwards, whereas Logan definitely seems to have that confidence.
Logan Paul is a different beast, and I think we are seeing it here. His confidence. Wow.
Logan Paul smiles still.
The British arena responds to the chanting Americans.
Oh no.
Logan taunting him.
Taunting
no.
JJ, landing the jab, questioning. Logan looking very relaxed here, but one punch can change everything. And it's a big right hand by Logan Paul. JJ getting hit. Oh my God! Logan Paul is smashing JJ. He's got to answer. That must have taken some of the confidence from JJ.
JJ says, bring it on. Absolutely bring it on.
JJ welcomes it, but still, you don't want to take too many more of them.
my
As
Lord.
round 1 goes to Logan Paul. Without a doubt, that was a Logan Paul round 1.
This is a massive talk here from Vidal Riley in KSI's corner, isn't it?
Because JJ preys on people going straight ahead and playing into his game the way Joe did.
Yeah.
What Logan is doing is standing on his spot, picking his shots wisely, and actually going skill for skill against JJ.
Absolutely.
And so far, he's had the advantage. Will his gas tank allow him to keep throwing all those punches?
This is playing out so differently to the fight that we saw before. Joe, your face is
I mean,
telling a whole story, really.
Literally, like, I questioned whether Logan would be able to hold his nerve, and that is honestly what I think JJ was counting on. Getting inside Logan's head, making him fear KSI, and it hasn't happened at all.
If JJ was going to have any advantage, in especially that first round, because he's done this before, Logan now's got round 1 behind him. That's surely got to make him be more relaxed, growing confidence a little bit.
Both of them have felt the weight of the other fighters' punches at this point as well, so they know what they're going into.
JJ is desperate to get out there and get another round back.
He wants to make up for it.
Logan relaxed, and I think the taunting worked quite well for Logan.
Oh, absolutely. Paul emblazoned across his stomach. This arena's split, isn't it?
JJ now coming to even the odds and turn this into a bit of a battle. JJ's got to close that distance.
JJ nodding at him as the referee breaks them up.
The jab. Oh, and it's a right hook.
Left hook.
Left hook, rather, by Logan Paul, but it didn't do too much damage. That jab of Logan is really proving to be vital so far. And a good right, by KSI. And he's really going with anger now.
Is getting angry going to benefit him though? Or
You'd
is it going to make him lose?
I think he's just trying to win the respect back because he feels like he's lost that first round.
Wow.
This is getting serious here.
He swings again in wild. JJ used to go into beast mode. Is it going to go the same this time?
I'm impressed with Logan's ring generaling here so far. He's calm in there. KSI looking to come inside, but every time he comes near, he's getting touched up by Logan Paul, who smiles and licks his gum shield sadistically.
Logan seems to
enjoy this. Logan's enjoying this.
It's sick and twisted in a way.
JJ showing that energy now still though.
A lot of talking to each other. It's fascinating stuff here. From two amateurs who haven't had a lot of fights, showing the confidence to talk to each other mid-fight. And it's a left and a right from Logan Paul. Shook KSI. The jabs landed repeatedly. Oh, and it's a miss from both fighters, and it is getting Wild.
JJ's arm wrapped around the back of Logan Paul there as he missed a big right
Just
hand.
over a minute left in the second round.
Has JJ landed a significant punch yet, though?
I don't believe so, no. So if this does go to points, then it's favouring
It's a
Logan
good
Paul.
jab from Logan again. And JJ goes over the top, but he just misses. Good head movement from Logan Paul. The Maverick showing good signs early on here. You can never write off JJ though, ever. We've seen one punch can change everything for this guy. He hits hard.
No, he doesn't.
Logan, again with the jab. That reach advantage that KSI had last time, not in his favour this time.
And you can
Trying
see.
Oh, and a big right from JJ, but Logan answers back with a couple of his own. And JJ smiles, but gets clipped in the face with a jab as he smiles. JJ welcomes it on.
Is there going to be a flurry of punches towards the end here?
Oh, I believe these boys are going to throw it down even more as this goes on.
I feel like JJ needs to get in there.
And it's well slipped by Logan and answered. That reach advantage is just so important. And the boys, oh, a punch after the bell from KSI. People will not be happy at that.
People getting angry.
Jake Paul
Jake's in the ring.
Everybody needs to calm down.
Everyone needs to hold their nerve here.
This is how serious it is. They're playing for keeps. This isn't just a fight. People at home know there's millions of subscribers, a whole viewership on the line. Everyone, they've built this fan base on being number one.
This
is important to them.
Yeah.
So important. Their own brand.
JJ's trying to take it the way that he wants it to go. He wants to get inside Logan Paul's head
So
here.
far, guys, 2 rounds to 0. Logan
Yeah,
Paul
absolutely.
The thing that I think we're seeing as well, like I mentioned in the video I made, JJ's technique to get inside and make opportunities for himself to land aren't happening because, like I said, I think that is where the technique of JJ is letting him down. Whereas Logan
is using those physical advantages, the height, the reach, and I'm not sure who hits harder, but it doesn't look like getting hit by Logan Paul is a pleasant experience.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not fun.
It doesn't look like JJ's managed to land anything he's wanted to land.
I feel like this
so
is a
far.
pivotal moment here.
Yeah.
If JJ's going to win this back, he needs to win this round.
Absolutely.
He needs to win this round, desperately.
Yep, 100%.
If he doesn't win this one, it's 3-0.
Logan Paul paces towards the
Logan Paul looking relaxed on the ropes.
commentary desk.
A word in the ear of KSI by the referee, maybe about that punch after the bell. And now the lads go together.
This referee's let it go well so far. I'm excited to see what he's done.
Logan feinting with the jab. JJ looking to answer, and it's a big one too. And JJ swings with the right but misses. JJ is getting frustrated. Logan with his tongue out. It must be frustrating to get that jab in your face and not be able to do anything about it.
Yeah.
Overhand right misses from JJ, but he's going close to Logan.
Every time JJ comes and tries to get on the inside,
Clinch.
Logan is just hitting him and clinching.
And that clinch with that wrestling base, you know it's going to be a strength. But JJ comes, and Logan's in trouble a little bit here. But he clinches again, and it's working every time.
Yeah.
Few petty little body shots there then.
JJ knows he needs this round back, and he's fighting with everything he's got.
Logan's just as scrappy though.
I like how, I'm impressed with Logan. He hasn't got his hands up all the time, but he seems to judge those punches well so far. However, the chain is open, and if JJ can just connect the once, it could change this. And he has connected on the side of the temple from Logan. Logan knows. I think JJ's being very aggressive here. Oh, and that low body and uppercut. There's a low body and then a right hook from JJ there, sorry.
JJ's dodging just as well as Logan is though.
Oh, high level, lads, high level.
Absolutely.
Credit to both men. I'm really impressed so far. And it's a big right from Logan, but an answer back from JJ.
What a reply.
Amazing, amazing stuff. KSI with the big right.
He's landing now.
Open.
He's landing now.
Logan isn't keeping the distance as well as he did in the first two. JJ's having a bit of success now.
I think he sees that overhand right is working. He keeps going back to it.
Logan needs to keep the left hand up for that overhand right, and then make sure he's got a quick answer back for it when it comes in.
The arena responds with a chant of KSI.
KSI misses with a big right hand. Logan can't capitalise though. This must be very tiring at this point.
It's a lot of nerves.
Big uppercut from Logan. JJ doing everything he can.
30 seconds left.
Big round for JJ so far. I do feel like he's possibly edging this round.
Yeah, absolutely.
Logan looking a little bit tired now, and JJ lands a jab. Big right from JJ.
And another
one.
Straight into the clinch again. JJ straight back up. Look at him just waltzing back over to the corner.
So far, Logan judging the distance well, but JJ trying to close the gap.
Referee wants a word.
Serious words had by the referee now.
Rightly so as well. You don't want to see it get scrappy like this. We want to see both these fighters at their very best.
And they are back on their way.
Bell will go any second.
Both lads leaving their chin open. That overhand right by JJ keeps landing. That is a problem for Logan now.
Wide open.
It's coming off time and time again.
JJ
Logan needs to keep that left hand up.
Bell goes, end of round 3.
Big third round. JJ wins that third round.
Yeah.
Vidal Riley looking infused by that because Vidal knew he needed that.
Look
Vidal's
at that
a smart
energy.
lad.
That's
He knew
incredible.
that is an important round.
Vidal Riley burst into the ring there and he was in JJ's face. I was inspired looking at that. That was incredible. That energy, look at him. Giving the speech of his life at
Is
this
this the
point.
turning point? Is this the point where Logan wins the first two and JJ starts coming back? And
It's round 4 now.
I must admit, I did feel like before the fight, the longer it goes on, JJ in his sparring videos seems to excel rounds 3, 4, 5, 6, because although Joe said he might not have that one punch knockout, the power stays with JJ repeatedly. So where some fighters might have the one punch knockout power, JJ in round 4 is still as strong in round 1 as he is in round 4.
And as you
That's
can see,
unusual.
KSI standing up first here, trying to show, look, I'm not tired, I'm ready to rumble, let's have it, Logan Paul!
Does Logan want it? Let's see. Round 4.
Fighters urged to go back to the corners.
By me.
This ref's actually keeping a good handle on this. I think he's done well.
KSI still looking for that overhand right again, and he goes for it.
He swung there.
And it's a big right by Logan. JJ swinging, just misses. JJ showing composure after taking a punch there, well done.
More words from Logan Paul into JJ's ear.
See JJ trying to slip under those punches.
Takes a stiff one to the chin there from the jab.
Logan's locked his arm in there.
Big breaths from Logan Paul, and JJ looks like he's excelling a little bit in energy. Logan seems to be slowing down after a strong opening 2 rounds.
JJ's still light.
Both lads so close.
If JJ lands that right, I get the feeling that's going to change this boxing match. Just pushing JJ out the ring there. JJ playing for the drama a little here, I like that.
Logan looks shattered now.
Yeah,
he looks
he
a
does
bit
look a
tired.
bit tired, doesn't he?
That was significant. Referee's trying to stop them from clinching.
It's a great effort so far by both men, gotta say. This is the fight we wanted. The two kings of this industry going head to head, giving it everything.
Still light on his feet, isn't he, looking at the KSI?
Yeah, Logan looks a bit heavier on his feet.
Yeah.
JJ looking very confident all of a sudden.
Look at him.
He's growing.
His corner rocking with him. Logan's corner look a little more worried.
Big, stiff backhand from Logan, answered by JJ, and it's a big right from JJ again.
I think
Both
of them,
men.
yeah.
Both men taking some big shots here.
Both of them landed there as well.
They're leaving a lot of this to reactions, it feels. Not a lot of defense and a lot of reaction.
Both trying to go for the counter punch.
Yeah.
Vidal's in his corner, barking instructions out.
Right hand by JJ. You can see the energy just slowly sapping from both boys here. It's going to be really interesting to see how this goes now, because this has been a tough round to call for me.
Absolutely.
If you go to the judges' scorecards, tough one. I feel like JJ's being the aggressor.
Yeah, he has.
So I'd probably edge it for JJ.
If JJ can finish strong here, then he'll definitely take this round.
Logan was claiming to be the bigger and better athlete, but JJ is holding his own in there athletically. Oh! Left hook from KSI ends the fourth round, and that's 2 rounds each. But I do feel the first 2 were a little bit more decisive. However, you've got to say JJ's done really well to come back there.
Absolutely.
Really well.
That's the thing. It looks like Logan is feeling a bit tired. Maybe those big muscles, which are requiring a lot of oxygen to operate, are feeling it. And obviously he's looking a bit more sluggish, whereas, you know, JJ's looking very light on his feet still.
Darting around, isn't he? Yeah, it's looking good. We're seeing the replays there. Those are some brutal exchanges between the 2 fighters.
The lads have done themselves proud there.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Really impressive.
Yeah. Technically, this has been well above what we've seen at all this evening, and definitely what we saw last time from KSI. KSI's ring a little bit more, a little bit quieter this time.
Yeah.
Just making sure he can get through.
The thing is, though, as well, when I say about JJ's technique, his unorthodox way of punching may perhaps be like benefiting him because he's throwing odd, strange
there's
punches.
a little move he likes to go for where he ducks down to the bottom corner, goes for a body shot, and then comes over the top. And he's tried that, and it keeps working.
Yeah.
Because it is weird. It's not a normal combination to throw.
Sort of explode around the side of Logan's
Oh,
head.
it's a big right from Logan as he opens up.
Logan Paul exploding into round 5.
It'll be interesting to see who gets a second wind here.
Yeah.
This has been a fantastic show so far.
Absolutely.
All right. Logan Paul walking towards JJ. JJ's putting more on his punches. I feel Logan isn't stepping into them with his body weight right now.
Yeah, it looks like JJ's his energy levels and power behind the punch is still there, whereas Logan looks a bit more.
The jab from Logan hasn't got a sting on it, but that was a big right from Logan, and he smiles at JJ.
I'm amazed these two still have the power to smile at this point.
Logan's loving this, to be fair. I think JJ is too. This is what they're showmen, they're entertainers, and whether they're doing music, boxing, acting, people are looking at them and they're doing what they do. Do you know what I mean?
JJ's had quite a talking to there, whilst Logan Paul sort of silently waits. Oof.
Good counter from Logan.
Just got him in a headlock there.
Ref separates again. 5th round, halfway through. Another tough round to call here for me. Right hook from JJ. Swinging wildly, but it's working. Over the top. JJ looks a bit hurt. Logan Paul has JJ rocked, it seems, and he's unloading. Oh, he's unloading on JJ. Oh my God. Logan Paul, he's all over him. JJ looks okay though. He shakes it off. JJ shakes it off as if it's nothing. Shockingly good recovery from JJ as he answers with a right hook of his own. I thought JJ was hurt there, but the way he shook that off was impressive. And really impressive.
Got to make one of these punches land more, hasn't he? Swinging wildly with that right.
Body shot from JJ. Logan doesn't phase him. Right hook, left, right, both men. It's wild.
Both men are looking a bit tired now, leaning on each other.
Technique
and stuff.
goes out the window when they're exhausted.
Who wants it more is what it's about right now.
JJ's hands are right down now. They were right up before. They're all over the place.
I can't help but think, guys, we'll end up seeing a rematch of this because this is so close coming into this 5th round. These boys will, whoever loses this will not take this lying down. They're close. Yeah. There's not a lot between them here. Oh, and it's a good left hook from KSI. And it's the end of the round.
That was a right hand.
Logan got that just in time there.
Look at Logan.
Good right hook, from JJ.
Logan looks to be leaning on the ropes. He's looking tired.
I do feel like before that right hook landed from JJ, the round was going to Logan.
Yeah.
But that right hook I don't know, maybe that edges
Maybe it shifted it, yeah.
I'm glad I'm not a judge, lads.
Yeah. It's the only meaningful punch that we really saw there, really, wasn't it? Yeah.
Coming into this 6th round, it feels like if someone can win this round and dominate it,
yeah,
we're looking at a winner.
JJ's corner are absolutely geeing him up right now. Logan Paul's corner a little bit more subdued, but trying to look him dead in the eye and say, you've got this. It's the final round.
Wow. This is what it all comes down to, boys and girls.
Lads. This is it. This is the final round.
This is the last 3 minutes of boxing of the evening. Yeah?
Oh, yeah. This is it. Everyone's on their feet. The final round. It's Logan Paul, KSI. They touch gloves. This is it. And they're going for it.
Logan needed to get in the clinch there, you could see that power from JJ.
Logan looking to land up. They're both just going wild. JJ's punches seem to have a little bit more on them. Logan landing the jab. Logan shakes his head in disbelief there. The referee gives a talking to. Stiff jab from JJ. A lot of dirty boxing there in the clinch. Boys are exhausted here. Yeah. Logan breathing heavily.
Jake Paul from Logan's corner is shouting at him.
Oh, and it's good from JJ. Oh, there's a bit of...
KSI looking at that uppercut.
Vidal is absolutely cheering him on from this corner, telling him, move in.
They're giving it everything.
They want to make sure there's no points discrepancy here.
Logan Paul looking for the jab, and he's going at JJ. He's getting close to him. This is where the wrestling might help. So exhausted is he.
Both of them looking
dirty boxing.
They're not quite out on their feet, but they're getting close. 140 left.
Good job from JJ. Right hand from JJ. Right, left. JJ is winning this round so far.
Hugely.
Logan needs to come back with something special here, boys and girls.
Big right hand from JJ as Logan lands as well. But JJ is swinging. I tell you, he's giving everything to this as JJ.
I think Logan could be in trouble here. Logan's not got anything left.
Physically, I don't see a lot of pep in those punches from Logan.
Yeah.
So I might be wrong.
Logan's taking a lot to the head right now.
Look at this from JJ. He's going for it. He's going for the finish. It's KSI. He's all over Logan Paul right
50
now.
seconds left. What can Logan Paul do to redeem himself here?
Logan pushes JJ into the corner, and the ref breaks it up. JJ ready to keep on going, as is Logan.
30 seconds left.
Half a minute left. Logan takes a massive right hand from JJ. This is a war.
JJ's stamina is really serving him well here.
Logan smiles, but he might not have much to smile about as JJ lands a big hook.
Logan's rocked. Push him away and finish him off.
As a neutral commentator.
Is what his corner is saying right now. That's what they're shouting.
And it's all over. This has been a hell of a fight. 6 rounds. This is over. And the crowd erupts. I believe JJ with his hands raised.
I believe that might be a KSI win.
His team believe that he got the win there.
The problem we have is were those 2 early rounds.
Close though.
Tied late on, but he did win the early rounds. KSI is an absolute warrior. He does walk the walk.
Those guys were called out just a few months ago in the Copper Box Arena in London, and now one of them finds himself with a belt around his, well, abdomen right now.
You did see though, I feel those big muscles of Logan were what were weighing him down late on, tiring him out, and it just does. There is a big difference.
Sailing in, both of them Manchester Arena. A couple of people on both teams.
They both both carried on.
Logan with a lot less damage to the side of his to his face, mainly because JJ was landing so many punches on the side of his head rather than directly to the face.
Yeah.
Both teams are waiting very nervously out there right now, and I don't know if you can hear the atmosphere inside the arena, but that heavy rock is making a lot of people very nervous right now.
Suiting the mood very appropriately.
Yeah.
Everyone looking, eyes on the ring. What's going to happen? Who's going to win?
The whole stadium's standing right now, aren't they?
I know.
Yeah. A lot of very excited kids wondering which one of their heroes will come out on top. It's incredible stuff, really, isn't it?
You don't know whether he's won or not.
Okay.
You can see he's definitely, well, JJ's definitely earned Logan's respect.
Oh, yeah. And vice versa as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Seems to be heavily in the balance, though, right now.
Yeah.
Michael Buffer has a card.
And here we go, boys and
Imagine
girls.
being that man.
This is it.
We're about to find out. There's the voice. Yeah, absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of action, we go to the scorecards. Referee Gareth Morris scores it 58-57. He has it for KSI. Our next judge has it even at 57-57. And our third judge has it 57-57. It is a majority draw.
It's a draw.
Let's hear it for
Boys
both
and girls.
fighters after 6 straight rounds of boxing. The Nightmare KSI Logan, the Maverick Paul. This fight is a majority draw.
Well.
Wow.
I wanted to say thank you to everyone who supported me. You guys have been amazing.
The way you started strong and the way you came back, unbelievable. I take me hat off to both of you. You've had a hell of a training camp. Tell us about what it's been like to get to this point. You've got to a point in your career where this is... Is there anyone else that you want to thank before we go, mate?
Sorry?
Is there anyone else you want to thank? You've got DENJI, you've got your family here.
Obviously, DENJI tried hard, and bro, I can't, like, I'm so proud of you, DENJI, for real. Hey, I don't mind where it is, I'll do it again, baby. Hell yeah, let's fucking go.
Ladies and champion, your winner, well, sorry, your majority decision, still the champion, KSI. Logan, dude, man, I'm in shock right now. I've got to say, Logan, earlier this year especially, a lot of people questioned your heart. There can be no question in your heart right now, mate. You stayed in there to the bitter end. Do you feel you lost that fight, you won that fight? How are you feeling right now?
I feel like I won the fight, but at the end of the day, that's not what happened. So it doesn't matter how I feel. I'm gonna fight KSI again. It should have been 4-2, I think. But again, it does not matter. What happened, and this rematch is gonna be fucking crazy, bro. I was getting my sea legs. This is my first amateur boxing match. KSI, what happened to your eye? What happened to your eye? Your eye looks a little closed.
How about when you were bleeding all over the place? You see all of the blood?
I don't know. Tomorrow my nose ain't gonna be bloody.
Hey,
Tomorrow your eye's still gonna be swollen.
I can't wait to see your bloody face all over the internet, bro.
The storyline continues.
All right.
This is perfect.
All right. You've had a hard training camp, Logan. What has it been like? Has anyone